Okay, I'm just going around to every map to see what maps have this bug. This map name is Some Breach. We're in the preparation phase. You can see the red wall right here. And I could just put my binos right here. Oh, maybe not right there, but you know, like right here. Hop in, hop out. Now I'm on this side of the wall. Nothing holding me back from charging the enemy down and killing them. Oh, wait, look, see, another wall. Right? You'd think that this would stop me, but it does not. If I go to this, and do this and this, I can start this battle early. And just start stabbing people over here on this side. And start killing them all. That's over here on the A point already. Even though at the very top of my screen there's still a whole minute and 15 seconds of preparation. Just figured I'd let y'all know. And then if I am on the defending team on this map, so say we switch to the French, we go as the engineer, we go right here. So for the French and defending on some breach, you cannot do this exploit against the people who are attacking. So unlike Mole Hills where you can do it against the people who are attacking, you cannot do it on this map. It restricts you. As you can see, it says warning, leave enemy spawn immediately, and then I'm dead. So the enemy team who's attacking is able to go ahead and attack this first point without any repercussion, but you cannot push out and attack them because you will have a repercussion. So, okay, welcome to this little bug thing. We are on Blue Court Railway on the attacking team for the Germans. If I get the binoculars right and I put it right here, it just teleports me back like it should, right? Yeah, it works. Aha. No, it does not. You follow it along the left side over here where I have these binos. You'll see the edge of the map wall. Then you can go ahead and go on the edge of the map. Then you can walk around the border that you see right here. And you just walk a little bit more until you see the border again. Because you can see how big the border is. And so you just walk right here. And then you walk backwards. And then boom, you're in. Now you can go ahead and start charging the enemy. Granted, I don't think you have that much of a time advantage, but it is still, something to try to start up the match early. And then let's see if it'll let you get through on this side maybe. We'll find out. So if I just do that, it does not. So it won't let me in on this side. Alright, we are on the map breakthrough. And we have another wall exploit that you can do. Come over here at the start of the match. I don't know if you can get a head start or anything, but I do know you can get on the outside of this map as well. Just by getting on some binos, looking in, and then boom, you're out here. And the crazy thing about this, though, is that you're literally able to use the wall as cover right here, and no one would even know you're on the outside of the map. The entire time, probably. Or maybe not, but like in a lot of areas that have rocks and stuff built up like this, you won't be able to tell. And it does look like the border cannot be crossed no matter what, even if you do go on the outside of the map. So that is a good thing. The attackers can't cross on this side. Okay, just wanted to go ahead and show you this, devs. I don't know if this, can be exploited or not, but you can get on the outside of the map on this one, and I feel like you could exploit it because of how much high ground there is compared to the outside of the map right here. So you just go up to the edge of the map, and you hop on the binos, you look in, and you hop off, and then now you're out here, outside, and then you can just, oh wait, hold up, that time it teleported me in, hold up, so if I stay along the wall maybe, yeah. So it will teleport me in once I go through this portal. Yep. but normally that border will be gone, and so players can just go along this ridge, essentially, and you can do some cheesy stuff. So say you want to be able to push the A point, you're on the defending team, you want to push the A point from the windmill right here, but you don't want the enemy to find out where your spawn is. You just jump across the border, get yourself the spawn ready, and then you find yourself a valid point out here. Oh, hold up. Okay, maybe this one won't work. We'll find out down here. Boom. Look, see? Now I got a spawn point down here, and then all I have to do is jump up here, make sure these binoculars are turned around, and then people can just jump on the binoculars once they spawn, and then just charge on in. Now what I mean by that is by respawning, oh wait, they probably don't even have to hop on those, because whenever you spawn in right here, it'll just teleport you up to the top. And the enemy will not even understand where your spawn point is, because your spawn point's down there. So unless they know to look on the outside of the map, they're never gonna know you have a spawn point hidden away, especially if you remove the binoculars, alright? And we just fucking put them right here. Now there's nothing right there to indicate that there's anything fishy going on out here. But you have a spawn point down there that your teammates can spawn on the windmill using by doing that. So hopefully that is helpful for you devs. Hello again, WW1 on the same map of Crossroads, just showing another area you can use that spawn exploit. Say you're an engineer, you get your binos right. You can't put them down right here, but here's what you can do. You put them down right here, press F to pick it up. Now you can put it anywhere you want. So I could just put it right here, turn it around, hop off, walk a little bit down here, get ready to make a spawn point for my Charlie point for defense. And we're gonna put it like right about here. There we go. Now we have a spawn point for Charlie that the enemy will not be able to understand why those people are spawning over here unless they come and peek over the ridge side. And what I mean by that, let me show you what I mean. I'll run out here, right? And I'll teleport up here because I ran out too far. Now you can still see the little bunker thing. You can still shoot it, break it, and everything, but it can still be used as a spawn point. And if the people are smart, they'll go ahead and put some actual metal roofing over it to go ahead and prevent it from taking as much damage. But essentially what this will allow is whenever the enemy takes over Charlie Point and the enemies are spawning in from over here, your team will still have their spawn point right there. You can just die and respawn on the side of the map, and you're back in. And you can do this, I'm pretty sure, over the Delta Point too. Let me go ahead and double check just to be safe. Off. And then you're just going to want to try to go down without getting teleported back up, but also being able to put down a spawn point out here if you can. Oh, looks like I ain't got teleported back up. So, go a little bit more over here maybe and try to come out from right here. And we'll see what happens. So, I got teleported up. I'm having a little bit more trouble doing it right here on this spot. But I'm sure, you know, I'm probably going to find some kind of way of doing it. Drop down. Then you go ahead and get your spawn out. And boom, now you got a spawn point down here. Go ahead and destroy the binoculars somehow. You know, you go fucking place it in a random spot like right there. No one would ever expect it. You go ahead and keep on killing people. The enemy team spawns right here. You guys die at the D point. You end up respawning at this 2 point up here on the outside of the map, which then brings you to, oh, right here instead of all the way inside. So then you'd have to run further out, then get teleported up, then you can run into the enemy's back spawn, gunning them down from behind without them even fucking knowing. So, yep, pretty big exploit you can use on 3 areas of this map to cut off people. Yo, 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 this is Muddman here again with another wall exploit that I just found. So we are on the map Fort D Saint Amand, which normally the French are the ones attacking, so I switched it up to the French attacking. And if we come over here, well, I have my little test prop somewhere down here, but anyway, go ahead and grab some binos. I found out a really OP trick on this map is that you can just grab some binos, put it down right here, look underneath the map, open up, you get teleported out here, you back up, and then boom, you're right here. And guess where I'm at? All the way down here in the bottom left corner behind the enemy lines from where I put my binoculars up here on the sides. So now I'm able to charge the enemy in from behind without them even knowing that I'm coming in from this direction. So another bug that I found with the wall exploits. People are able to use this, and then of course, you know, another thing with the wall exploit, after you've done that and got yourself over here already, if you don't feel like putting in a spawn up there and you're trying to make a hidden spawn, I don't know why you would on this map, but you can still make a hidden spawn just by doing this. And boom, now I'm back in this corner again. And I can just go ahead and build a spawn point back here too. And it's a lot more hidden than it would be in the map. So, hope that helps you out, devs. This one's a really big bugged one, considering you could teleport across half the map using this one. So, just pro tip, letting you know. There you go. Hey, we're back on the Moles Hills map. So, just wanted to go ahead and do an update video to the wall exploit for this map. You know, y'all patched it for this. This works just fine, you know, it teleports people back now. That's great. But the only thing is, all they have to do is run over here to the right. Well, they can see these binoculars. They'll put down binoculars right here. Hop on and off. Come right here. You see the border of the wall, and then you just follow along the edge of it until you go along right here, following along the edge. Then you're at the barbed wire fencing, which, you know, you don't want to get stabbed by that. So you just start backing on up, and then boom, you're right here. Take a little bit of damage. I took about 4 damage, but now I'm in the middle of the field, and I can start digging up the trench only for the rest of my team. Even though the rest of my team can't get over here. Hey, devs, figured I'd show you another wall exploit I just found out on this map. We are the attackers of the British Empire in French on the map Nimi Bridge. Say the enemy has lost the A point and we've taken the A point and the bridge is hard for us to push across, right? Well, instead of even having to deal with that bridge, the attackers can just go ahead and get themselves the binoculars again. Hold up. Let me find an area to place it down real quick. Boom, there we go. They can go ahead and get the binoculars, come over here to the edge, and then they can put them down like anywhere like right there. You're looking under the map, you hop out, you then get teleported yet again to the bottom left corner of the map, allowing you to push into Bravo Point from behind. Hey, Mudman, your border hopper here, ready to go ahead and show you another border that you can exploit. So you see how we got A point, B point, and C point. We are on the map St. Quentin Canal. Now, if we go ahead and look at the map, you can see that there's the A point, the B point, and the Charlie point. Now, the B point is normally one of the hardest, same with the A point, whereas the Charlie point's a lot easier to take over. Now, after you take the A point and you're pushing over here, you're going to find it hard for you to go ahead and get any spawns up over here in this little forest over here in the area right there, right? Well, here's how you go ahead and fix that by being a cheater. Not saying that you should, saying that more or less referring to the devs, letting y'all know, like this is what people will do to cheat this exploit once they find out about it, either through this video or through people doing it in general. So let me go ahead and show you what you do. You put the binos down, you place them again, you grab your binos, and then you find, where is it? Where is it? There's a certain spot. You come walking over here. Walking over here. I want to stay like right around here-ish. You just put it on the outer area, I think. No, nope, that didn't work. Hold up, hold up. So then we go ahead and grab it again. Come back down here. Maybe it was right here. Ah, yes, it was. So now look, I can see underground, and that's how you know. Jump up real quick before you start drowning, and then boom, you walk backwards a little bit because you're still outside the map, and then now you're right behind the enemy's lines. All the way down here in the bottom left corner, because for some reason that exploit will always bring you to the bottom left corner whenever you do the under the map photo exploit. That's the one I would say is different from just the boulder hopping exploit, is the fact that you can teleport across the map. And then here's the third exploit. So I actually have 3 exploits total that I'm gonna be having in this video. It's the boulder hopping exploit, it is the teleporting across the map exploit, and then it is the being able to put your spawn point outside of the map exploit, and people just being able to teleport in to the map via the outside map teleporter. Very useful, very, very useful for people who want to exploit, because they can just hop on over, turn this around, and then they can go ahead and get the spawn point at the ready. Boom, you have a hidden spawn point. The enemy will never know. You grab your binoculars, and then you hide them, and you will never know. So whenever you die, you now always have a spawn point that's over here that the enemy will never know about, and you just spawn in, get teleported into the map, and then you charge the enemy from behind. Or at the Charlie point, either one. Hope this one also gets fixed, so just letting you know.